Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Johnny Knapp makes his big league debut right after this. Johnny Knapp steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully, he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Yu Darvish gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Knapp makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick at the track. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's George Springer. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan. But what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded up the first baseline. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Stepping in, Kyle Seager, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So stepping in, DeAndre Rudolph. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rudolph.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. And he fouls this one off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Peralta over at second. Markakis at first. 2 out in the inning. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. The wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The center fielder, number 5.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there and he puts it away to stop the. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting 8.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Luis Delgado, 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Popped him up. Dozier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The batter.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eric Hins answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, Mike
So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line drive to left. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to stepping in, Gustavo Cedeno. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gustavo Cedeno becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a pop-up now. Seager has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in, Justin Turner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in once again, David Peralta, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Number 7.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, DeAndre Rudolph. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. McNeil ranges to his left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Matt Kemp. No balls and 1 strike. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Popped up, Seager is there, and that ends the inning. Marin coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Kemp. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Striding in, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit to short, reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Maxwell is under it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Luis Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Bruce Maxwell, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gustavo Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Maxwell stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So another good. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the pitch.
Seager.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Mike Zunino hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
in now, David Peralta. A line shot to third base.
The batter, the first baseman.
Standing in, DeAndre Rudolph. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Zunino on second. Semien on at first with 2 down. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the... Now in the box, Justin Turner. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, Nick.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The batter, the designated.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he lines it out to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up. Digging in now for the Mariners, Josh Reddick. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. In now the Mariners DH, Luis Delgado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Bruce Maxwell. A fly out and a single for him so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Delgado, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fouled off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Gregory Infante enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Gregory.
Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, DeAndre Rudolph. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Gustavo Cedeno starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he pops it up. Dozier is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Number 6.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Peralta. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Last chance for the Mariners. That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Bo Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Johnny Knapp struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about